As the summer fades, epic adventures begin here on Short Story Universe Audio. Autumn is right around the corner. The shadows grow longer, the stories grow bigger, and the adventures, they never stop. So grab a seat, relax, and dive into heroes, villains, and world beyond imagination, where every season brings a new story worth remembering. Thanks for watching. To fully enjoy this video, please ensure CC closed captions, aka subtitles, is turned on. Thanks for clicking on my video Man of Steel 2013 theory concerning Jor-El and Lara. Get ready to enjoy two fantastic AI podcasters conjured by Notebook LM. Their deep dive into this Man of Steel theory is totally amazing. So grab a snack, sit back, and enjoy Man of Steel 2013 theory concerning Jor-El and Lara.
So, you think you know Superman's origin story, right? Like, really know it. We all have that image. Jor-El and Lara, sending their baby away as Krypton crumbles.
Right, the classic image.
But what if that moment, that desperate act, wasn't just about survival? What if it was something way more radical, like an act of rebellion?
That's exactly where we're heading today. We're diving into this really fascinating fan theory. It's from the Short Story Universe by Vandale.
Okay.
Specifically, a video they did called Man of Steel 2013 Theory concerning Jor-El and Lara. And it completely reframes Kal-El's birth. It suggests it wasn't just love, it was made revolution.
A revolution. Wow. Okay, so our mission then for this deep dive is to really unpack what this theory brings to the table. We're going to challenge some of those basic assumptions about Jor-El, Lara, even Zod.
Yeah, see how it changes the whole picture.
Exactly. How it reshapes Krypton's end and Kal-El's whole journey. Seriously, get ready to maybe have your mind blown a little, because this perspective, it's pretty different.
It really is.
All right, so let's dig in. The theory really starts with Krypton itself, as we saw it in the Man of Steel movie back in 2013. Super rigid society.
Oh, absolutely. Almost no individual choice, right? The source material points out babies weren't, conceived naturally.
No, they were basically engineered.
Yeah.
In those Genesis chambers.
Yeah, engineered and assigned roles right from the start. Soldier, worker, scientist, whatever.
No randomness, no free will. Everyone just built for a job.
And that context is absolutely key. Because natural childbirth, according to this theory, based on the film's setup, it was flat out illegal behavior.
Not just frowned upon.
No, like a violation of sacred law, a massive cultural taboo. Think about that. What Jor-El and Lara did, it wasn't just having a baby their own way, it was a crime against their whole society's foundation.
Okay, so if it's that illegal, what happens when Kal-El is born? The theory suggests the Kryptonian Council, maybe even Zod, head of the military.
Right, the enforcer.
They would see Kal-El as a genetic abomination.
Strong words.
Yeah. A dangerous precedent, something that could totally destabilize the system they rely on.
And the logical Kryptonian response, according to this source. The cold, hard logic.
You unalive the baby. Eliminate the threat.
Wow. Okay, so looking at it that way, Jor-El and Lara, they weren't just parents making a choice. They were, in Krypton's eyes, criminals.
Outlaws. Rebels.
Exactly. Which means, logically, they absolutely should have been arrested, tried, sentenced to the Phantom Zone, just like Zod.
Huh. Never thought of it quite like that.
Shows the sheer defiance, doesn't it? It wasn't a quiet little act. It was huge. Punishable. Put them right in the government's crosshairs.
Okay. This is where we maybe put on our conspiracy hat for a minute.
Yeah, okay. I'm ready.
The theory pushes further. Was Jor-El's plan just about saving Kal from the planet blowing up? The source asks, how long did Jor-El really know the core was unstable?
Interesting question.
Because if they'd been planning this natural birth for a while, maybe saving him wasn't just about the planet's end date. Maybe it was about giving him freedom. Freedom from Krypton's system.
So not just escaping death, but escaping that rigid life.
Yeah. And then there's the even bolder idea. What if Jor-El and Lara weren't just acting alone?
Like part of something bigger.
Yeah, what if they were part of some secret resistance movement, fighting against that whole genetic engineering thing?
Okay, now that is a twist.
And if you follow that thread, maybe the core instability was real, sure, but maybe it was accelerated.
Accelerated.
By who?
By rebels, to kind of force a rebirth of Krypton. but without the old ways.
So Krypton's destruction becomes an act of revolution, the most extreme act in their history.
Kind of staggering to think about, right?
It totally changes the motivation.
So what does all this mean for Kal-El then? If the theory holds water, sending him to Earth wasn't just plan B because Krypton was doomed.
It was about saving him from Kryptonian law. Right, because on Krypton, he'd never been free. He'd have been dealt with or forced into the system.
But sending him to Earth, it's like planting a seed for a new Krypton maybe. One without all that old corruption.
Making him, wow, not just the last son of Krypton, but the first free Kryptonian in centuries.
That line gives me chills, actually.
Me too. He's the ultimate symbol of freedom, born out of defiance.
It reframes Jor-El and Lara completely. They aren't just tragic figures, they're revolutionaries.
Yeah.
Rebels who fought a system that, crushed choice.
Your sacrifice feels even more intentional, more profound.
Definitely.
Okay, but then, Zod. Let's bring him back in. We know he wanted to save Krypton. He was passionate about it.
Absolutely. But his vision was very specific. Keep Krypton going as it was, just somewhere else. Militaristic, like the source says, not revolutionary.
So, if Jor-El was involved, even indirectly, in accelerating Krypton's end.
Oh, wow. Then Zod's hatred for Kal-El. It's not just about the Codex, the genetic library.
It's way deeper.
It's about Jor-El, Kal-El's father, being the one who, in Zod's eyes, killed their planet, murdered their civilization.
That explains why he's so obsessed, so relentless about finding Kal-El.
Yeah. To Zod, Kal isn't just some random survivor carrying important data. He's the child of the ultimate traitor, the son of the man who destroyed everything Zod loved.
Man, okay, that clicks in a really dark way.
It adds a whole new layer of tragedy to Zod's character, too.
Definitely. So let's just recap the big takeaways here from this Vandale theory deep dive. We've looked at how Kal-El's birth wasn't just unusual, it was deeply illegal, dangerous even.
Right. Then the idea of Jor-El and Lara as maybe these master revolutionaries, not just parents.
Which completely flips the script on Zod's vendetta. Makes it intensely personal, about betrayal on a planetary scale.
Yeah, this whole theory just offers such a different lens, doesn't it? Adds all these layers of intent and rebellion to a story we thought we knew so well.
It really does.
So here's something to chew on, a final thought for you listening. What does it mean for Superman, for Kal-El's identity, his choices on Earth, if his very existence began as an act of rebellion? If his parents weren't just trying to save him, but were maybe architects of a revolution, how does knowing that radical origin story maybe change how you see his whole fight for freedom, for choice here on Earth?
And there you have it. If you enjoyed this Man of Steel theory, make sure to hit that like button. It helps the channel more than you know. Share this video with your fellow Superman fans. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into comic book lore, heroes, villains, and everything in between. Click the bell icon so you'll never miss when a new story drops. And if you'd like to support the channel directly, my PayPal link is down in the description and also on my homepage. Every bit goes right back into creating more content for you all. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, stay curious, keep imagining, and I'll catch you in the next epic comic book video.